The whole vibe in the Grand Hall was instantly cooked. Nobles started whispering to each other, literally averting their gazes because everyone knew you don't mess with anyone from the Delphine Duke's house. Following Raoul like a shadow was this mysterious hooded knight, which only added to his intimidating main character energy. Raoul walked straight up to Marquis Branford and, with a calm smile, started throwing shade, mentioning he'd heard the Marquis was mentoring a young lion. The Marquis wasn't impressed and tried to brush it off, turning his attention to Raoul's silent, hooded +1. He demanded the knight show his face, and that's when the Marquis's own man, Toleo, got heated and started shouting. The Marquis quickly shut him down with a wave of his hand. The whole exchange ended with the Marquis giving Raoul a low-key warning not to tarnish the Duke's name while he was in town. As Raoul left, it hit the Marquis. The strategist had ghosted into the capital completely off the grid. The Duke's crew was making moves on the down low, and his own intel network was clueless. Later, Raoul came face to face with that young lion, Baron Ghislain. Using Ghislain's new cosmetics line as a weak excuse for the meeting, Raoul quickly got to the real tea. He started his sales pitch, painting Ghislain as this major talent wasting his potential in the backwater north. He offered him a spot with the Duke, warning him that talent fades and his could easily get snuffed out by endless wars in the boonies. To make the deal even sweeter, Raoul promised a huge territory down south for both Ghislain and his father, basically offering the old man a cushy retirement. But Ghislain saw right through the game. He knew Raoul's playbook was to absorb any potential threats by sweet-talking them onto his team. He politely but firmly shut the offer down, saying he was already committed to the Royalists. Then, in a total power move, Ghislain flipped the script and hit Raoul with a counteroffer, smirking, as he asked, "How about you come to our side instead?" Raoul just gazed into Ghislain with chilling vibe. After that wild encounter, outside the castle in his carriage, his knight debriefed with Raoul. "So, what's the rundown on that Ghislain guy?" the knight asked. Raoul's assessment was chilling. "He's got peculiar eyes," he said, his voice low. "Makes me want to pluck them out." The knight then dropped the bomb. "That guy. He wanted to kill you." No cap, I felt his killing intent. The knight explained that Ghislain had been sizing him up the entire time, trying to find a weakness and figure out a way to get past him to assassinate Raoul, with Ghislain's eyes full of determination. Back inside the meeting room, while sitting across from Viscount Raoul, Ghislain continuously imagined how he would slaughter him. He pictured clashing swords with the Guardian Knight, but every attempt his mind conjured up failed to produce the result he wanted. In each scenario, his attack was blocked by the Guardian's flawless swordsmanship, even a lightning-fast stabbing move. After running through multiple attempts with swords swinging and clashing, the result was obviously the same. He couldn't get past the knight. After giving up on the idea, Ghislain made his counteroffer. "How about you come to our side instead?" Raoul considered this a deep humiliation. He glared at Ghislain as if he were about to devour him, then stood abruptly and left, saying goodbye with the hope they would meet again. With a final glance, Ghislain acknowledged the armored knight, whom he knew to be the kingdom's greatest sword, Cayenne Balzac. Cayenne then added his concern that Ghislain seemed to know who he was. Raoul figured his plans for the north were on pause, but definitely not cancelled. He gave Cayenne new orders. When dealing with Ghislain, treat him as a top-tier threat, on the level of a knight commander of a territory. Cayenne just stared ahead, his expression unreadable beneath his mask. He corrected his boss with grim certainty. Ghislain wasn't just some run-of-the-mill knight commander. "He's the greatest sword of the north," Cayenne stated. "He's on a whole other level."